Hi, Lou here, and I'm going to try to give you briefly a version of something I described in a longer video to help you understand the difference between puzzles and games, or perhaps I should say hobby games. Puzzles are about finding an always correct solution. So once you find that solution, every time you use it, it will work. Now, many single-player games, what we call games, are in fact puzzles. The only time they wouldn't be is when there's perhaps a great deal of randomness involved, or more likely, when there's very good programming, as in computer programming, of the opposition, so that you have a pseudo-human on the other side. Now, in terms of a musical analogy, a puzzle is about playing a song to perfection. You follow what the song says you should do, and if you're doing really well, you play it to perfection. Now, hobby games, on the other hand, are improvisational. There is no always correct solution. There may be correct solutions to certain things, but often there's uncertainty and there's various possibilities, and the player has to pick one. In musical terms, this is like jazz. Each player is playing a part based on some musical idea, which is the game, but it is not playing to perfection, because each time you play it, it's going to be different. Now, in the case of tabletop Euro games or Eurostyle games, they are like puzzles, but there are several songs to choose from, and those are the multiple paths to victory. Each one is a viable solution to the game. And the question is, which player will best execute one of those multiple paths, or perhaps just be lucky enough to pick one path when other players are clashing on another path or another set of paths. And that determines who wins the game. In musical terms, it's like playing parts in an orchestra where each player plays a part and the whole results in something desirable. Now, I am, as you may well know, I don't like puzzles, and I do like hobby games. On the other hand, I don't like jazz. As a listener, I don't play instruments, but as a listener, I prefer something that amounts to a puzzle where you play perfectly Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, for example. Even Beethoven's Fifth, different people play it different ways. So there is no exact way. And in that respect, it's not like a puzzle. When you have an always correct solution to a puzzle, it's the exact way to do things. Thanks for listening.